Welcome to the end of the world. Today's topic is difficult because I'll take you on a hard journey to the day of judgment. I'll try to make you see it as if you're witnessing it. After unknown years, maybe long, maybe short, all the major signs will have occurred. Then suddenly, the divine command is given. Before we begin, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you get all the updates. Once the command is given, the trumpet is blown. Everyone in the heavens and earth falls unconscious, except those God wills. The angel of death then takes the souls of those struck. He ascends to the heavens, and God commands him to take the souls of the angels, Jibril, Mikael, and Israfil. All the angels die. Only the angel of death remains. Then God commands him to die, and he dies. Death itself dies. No kings, no rulers, no injustice. No one left fighting over a world they thought would last. After the universe empties, and in the vast cosmic silence, time passes for 40 seasons. Stillness, silence, deep void. Then suddenly, everything shakes. The silence breaks. God calls out, "To whom belongs all sovereignty today?" He answers, "To Allah, the One, the Irresistible." Then God brings Israfil back and commands him to blow the final trumpet. Its force wakes the dead. Skin grows from the dust like plants sprouting from the earth with water. You, me, everyone, those before us and after us, will rise. We all move toward the land of gathering. Endless movement, silent, coordinated. This is the resurrection. God replaces this earth with a new one, flat, smooth, white with a slight red tint. No landmarks, nothing. The sun is closer than ever, so close it burns. All humanity stands, 33 years old, barefoot, naked, terrified, lined up, step by step. No one speaks. It's a spiritual, worldly detachment, a terrifying awareness. And yes, it will happen, to you and to me. Imagine the massive number of people, all lined up, Arab and non-Arab, believer and disbeliever, black and white, ruler and worker, all equal. The sun will be right above us, not distant, close, burning. We'll be drowning in sweat, and only 7 will be shaded by God, on a day when there's no shade but His. Let me tell you who the 7 are. Maybe you'll be one of them. A just ruler, a young person who grew up worshipping God. 2 people who loved each other for the sake of God. A man who gave charity in secret, so hidden that not even his left hand knew what his right hand gave. A man whose heart is attached to the mosque. A man who resisted a woman's temptation and said, "I fear God." A man whose eyes filled with tears when he remembered God. These are the 7 whom God will shade on the day of judgment, when there is no shade but His. Everyone else will drown in their sweat from the unbearable heat. There will be no escape, no hiding. Another group of people will have faces shining white like snow, those who used to pray at night. Now imagine not being among those under His shade, standing like that, for 50,000 years in human time without rest. You might live on earth for decades, but after death, that's different. Don't forget this idea as you hear what comes next. Think about the entire history of humanity: Adam's creation, Cain killing Abel, Noah's Ark, Jonah in the whale, Abraham in the fire that didn't burn, Moses standing before the parted sea, Jesus with his disciples at the table, and Prophet Muhammad surrounded by enemies at the trench. Then, your moment begins. Let's move to that scene. Everyone is standing, thirsty, sweating, overwhelmed. Suddenly, Prophet Muhammad appears with a fountain that never runs dry. He gives water to the righteous from his nation. The one who drinks from his basin will never be thirsty again. Then every prophet will have a similar basin, and each will give water to the righteous of their nations. And you're left wondering, what will your fate be? Paradise or hell? Are your deeds enough to save you, or will they lead you to punishment? You'll feel deep regret, eating away at your thoughts without mercy. Then your deeds will be shown to you. Everything you did will be displayed before you. You'll try to make excuses, but your hands will testify, your feet will speak, even your own body will expose the truth. That truth won't care for psychology or justifications. You'll be alone, facing reality, not on your terms. Then again you'll wait, your body trembling in regret. You'll wish, but wishing will be useless. Suddenly the sky above darkens. A giant cloud appears out of nowhere. The cloud moves closer and closer, right above every head. Then books begin to fall from it, like rain. One book will fall into each person's hands. If you catch yours with your right hand, you're among the people of paradise. If you catch it with your left, you're among those destined for hell. That book has your name. Inside, everything you've ever done or said, every lie, every action, every word, every single deed, no matter how small, is written. You'll begin reading. Don't worry, you'll have all the time and all the energy to read every word, and you'll want to read. You'll have the passion to know what's inside. Believe me, you will. You might be thinking right now, that book is huge, how am I supposed to finish it? But trust me, you will read every single word in it. Suddenly, you'll feel like everything is in front of you. Every Quranic command you heard about honoring your parents, praying, giving zakat, fasting, it was all for your own good. You'll wish you could go back for just 1 minute, just to do one more good deed. Then, from far away, you'll see a huge number of angels approaching. They're pulling something strange, something with 70,000 chains, and on each chain 70,000 angels are pulling it. That thing is hell. People will start running in terror. You'll run with them, desperate, panicked, until you reach the Prophet Muhammad, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, begging for his intercession. And the Prophet will step forward and intercede for his ummah. God will have mercy on the ummah of Muhammad. Anyone with even a grain of true faith in their heart will eventually enter paradise after they are judged. The great intercession is to begin the reckoning. After the Prophet finishes his intercession, everyone returns to their place. Now, hell is within sight. Everyone is holding their book. There's no escape. It's over. You'll start recalling memories, how Satan tricked you in this fleeting world, and now, in eternity, that won't benefit you. You're frozen where you stand. Suddenly, God Almighty gives the command for everyone to bow. He reveals his shin, and all are commanded to prostrate. Some will bow easily. They were used to praying. Others will struggle. They were not consistent. And some will not be able to bow at all. They'll remain stiff, unable to move, crying from regret, a regret that is now useless. They'll remember every time they heard the adhan and didn't get up, how careless we are with our own souls. Once the bowing is over, those who bowed rise again. Everyone is standing again. Suddenly, a terrifying scream is heard, shocking cries from a huge number of people. These are the ones struck with blindness. They used to hear the adhan and never stood to pray. Then, the reckoning begins. Your heart trembles. The slowness of the process is killing you inside. You're terrified, just like me. Every sin I committed now haunts me. I'm trying to purify myself. I'm trying to return. But now it's judgment time. Each person will stand, with their book, before all of humanity. The things you hid from people will now be exposed. This isn't just any day. This is the day of judgment. You'll see one person judged after the other, and you're just waiting for your turn. Every hair on your body is trembling. Each passing minute, your fear grows. And finally, your name is called. Yes, you. Your turn has come. Maybe I was before you. Maybe I'm after you. But once you hear your first sin, your face will melt in shame. Literally, your skin will fall from your face in front of God. It will dissolve and drop to the ground, and God will return it back again. You'll remember every sin you ever did. You'll be ashamed to have it exposed in front of everyone. Things you did in private, protected by God's cover. Now imagine what happens next. You might think God will confront you publicly with your worst sins, but no, He will start with your smallest sins, and then He will replace them with good deeds. Look at God's mercy, and think of how defiant you were, standing before Him now. But that doesn't mean you have no sins left. And once the reckoning is over, the scale will be set. Then, people will begin to be divided under banners. Each person will be grouped with those they belong to. The disbelievers will be gathered together and sent to hell after the judgment ends. But there will be banners we'll head toward. The Prophet Muhammad will carry a banner, and every prophet will have his own, and their people will walk behind them. So, may Allah make us among the followers of Muhammad. We will walk behind him on a path. On that path, people will have light that matches the scale of their deeds. Some will have strong light, some dim light, and some will have no light at all. Those without light will fall straight into hell, but those with light will continue on. The end of that path for the survivors is the Sirat. I know you're thinking, if I've made it this far, then I'm close. Believe me, I hope I'm next to you. Believe me, I'm trying, I'm striving to catch up with you. The first to cross the Sirat will be Prophet Muhammad. As he walks, he will say, "O Allah, grant safety, and his ummah will follow him, each person crossing according to the strength of their light, according to the weight of their deeds." Can you imagine crossing the Sirat with me? Only those whose sins have been forgiven will make it across. Some will fall. Those who fall will land in levels of hell, where they will be punished until Allah forgives them. You've made it past the Sirat. You've arrived. You can breathe easy now. Everything difficult is behind you. What comes next is pure bliss. 50,000 years of judgment, a long, long time, and your miserable life on earth. It's over. You were held accountable for every part of it. And not only that, you crossed the Sirat. Now, we're all gathered behind the Prophet, standing in front of the gates of paradise. Ridwan, the gatekeeper of Jannah, stands at the door, waiting for the divine command to open. Then the command comes, and the gates open wide. Ridwan welcomes us, one by one, and the first to enter is Prophet Muhammad. We follow him in, one after another, in total disbelief at what we're seeing. How generous Allah is, beyond imagination. How fleeting those worldly pleasures were. Now, every one of us receives their own kingdom. Yes, a kingdom, based on the deeds we did in the dunya. I hope your kingdom is vast, so I can come visit you. Jannah contains things no eye has ever seen, no ear has ever heard, and no heart has ever imagined. And if you've made it this far, it means you endured. You were hurt, and you endured. You did your best to make others happy. You planted hope in someone. You carried responsibility and didn't betray it. You stayed away from what's haram. You really bore what no one else could. You clung to your faith like holding fire. Now look at all the good you did. See how it all came back to you. See how worthless the world really is, how it deceives, and how it leads people far from the truth. If you understand this final moment, and truly feel it now, then you'll know how precious this opportunity is. To wake up every day, to still have a chance. The entire universe, the stars, galaxies, sun, earth, moon, mountains, rivers, oceans, animals, flowers, wind, light, sound, silence, joy, sorrow, everything was created for you, so you could hear it, see it, live it. Also that one day you could stand here. Believe me, nothing else is worth it. Paradise holds everything you've ever imagined, and everything your mind could never imagine. A great eternal reward, just for you. You'll spend your first days in Jannah just getting to know the place and its delights. Then comes the first Friday, your first Friday in Jannah. Can you imagine what the ultimate reward will be? To see Allah,